Hi everybody, it's Wanda. Today I decided I'm doing a open cup. So I have mixed up some cobalt blue and titanium white to get this base coat, and I've covered the canvas in it. I have some of it left that I have thinned out, and I also am going to be using the black metallic that I made using Artist Loft Black and Anita Silver. Had some of that left over, so I'm going to use that. I have some of this blue that I mixed up. It's quite a bit like the Folk Art Ice Blue. It's a cobalt blue, I think, or a mixture of blues that I put together and put Anita's white in. And then this is Anita's Blue Lagoon. Such a beautiful color. I had a little of the dioxazine purple with the GAC 800 and Floetrol mixture left, so I'm going to use some of that. And I have some 24 karat gold extreme sheen, and I plan on only using a small amount of it to see what it happens and what it does. So I'm just going to pour some of this paint on here and see what happens. Because I do like open cups. The only thing I don't like about open cups is if you pick the cup up and you have a big circle in the middle. So I'm hoping it'll travel to one end or a side so that it'll kind of go off and I don't get that big circle. And I hope I have all my paints thin enough and I get something really pretty. I'm using a leftover cup that I cut in half. I'm going to dump all that in there. Not much of it, so. I should have put some of the blue around it or underneath it so that it would float better, but I see it's starting to come out now. A little purple. I think some of the black. It may be so heavy it stays right in the middle. I don't know. Little tiny bit of this gold. Even more really than I planned on using, but I'm going to put some of this blue in there, break that gold up, some of that purple, get a little more volume in under that cup, get it to push out. I love all the designs that it makes when it does this. Some more of the Blue Lagoon. I'm going to use the rest of that purple I have in there. Get it out of there. I think I'm going to put some more blue. It looks like my gold is all gone to the edge. So. Maybe now I'm going to get some gold to come out. Not much more of that. Let it float out from under there a little bit. I really do not want that big circle in the middle. I may have strung that too far. Ooh, that gold is so shiny. Blue Lagoon really looks green up against the cobalt blue that I mixed, but it's really pretty. I wish my gold had not gone all to the edges. And it did that even though I put it in the middle. I'm going to leave a little negative space, because that shimmer in that gold is just too gorgeous to dump all of it off. I hope I don't have way too much left on my canvas. Stretch this out just a little bit and go into that corner. Gold must have been a little tad heavier than some of these others. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. These colors look wonderful together. Now then, I'm not loving this big blob right here. So I think I'm going to try to move some of that in the center around. That purple looks gorgeous in it. Break that blob up. Stretching it out a little bit. I'm kind of sort of loving this. Especially right down the middle. That's funny. Okay, now, I know this is sort of odd, but I really do love mainly the purple and the blues and that Blue Lagoon right in here. That is just wonderful. I hope you all can see it. This silly lighting down here. Just feel like I have to get a little more off the canvas. Now, I'm just worried about this being so much and this being so much. I have to speed this one up for you guys. All right, I think I'm finished. Finished fiddling with it. Oh my goodness, it's pretty. It is not, I will tell you what I was going for. Because I probably put too much paint in the middle of the cup, in the cup that I cut down and had in the middle. But it did turn out really pretty. And some of the shimmer that's over in here and all around in here is really gorgeous off that gold. All of the paints were mixed, 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol with distilled water or purified water to thin, except that one purple, which had the gack in it. And I really like how it spread out and blended. And I have no idea if the gack had anything to do with it or not, but it is a gorgeous painting. So, I'm going to take the camera down and give you all a close-up. Thank you so much for watching and hanging with me, and if you're a new subscriber, I invite you to come back and watch me again, because I never know what I'm doing, and it's usually something that just hits me right out of the blue, or I'm inspired by somebody that I see on YouTube. That happens a lot. So I do keep a list on my phone, though, of try this combination, try that combination, use this type of technique, use that, and I have a whole list of them, so I'm gonna be trying to work my way down through those. But I think this is beautiful. I'm so glad I used that Blue Lagoon up against that cobalt, because that came out so gorgeous. That and the cobalt and that purple just by itself would probably make or something. Of course, you need something a little dark for the contrast, just like the gold. But it did come out wonderful, so I may be doing some more of those. I'll take the camera down now and shut up. So, thanks for watching. I swear this is a pretty, it'll hurt your eyeballs. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Try to get it where there's no glare. So I have gold, I have that beautiful Blue Lagoon, that's the darker blue, the purple, darker in some spots, I think, than in others. And there's some of that Blue Lagoon, I think, that peeked its way up into the darker right there in that area. And then all of this is pretty. It's a little stretchy looking there on the end, but I don't care. It's pretty anyway. I absolutely love this. This part right in here just takes my breath. It is so pretty. Look at those colors. So I think the purple probably faded out and went up through there a little bit. Just really like this one. You all tell me what you think. Let me know. Thanks for watching.